Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of August 2025. At the first card here, you see the garden here. The garden mostly indicates a place of importance. It could also mean that we are the center of attention for the moment here. Mostly, this card is positive if you have any questions regarding your life momentarily. On the central card here, we see the tower here. Mostly, it's about that we are. It's about a long life, healthy life here. It's also about the higher power in our life here. Also, sometimes it tells us that we need to be patient here if we are waiting certain results. Then we're gonna do the horizontal lines. Here we have the garden and the clovers. The garden and the clovers here. It's possible here that you are waiting for a meeting, but this meeting will be a meeting of chance. If you organize, maybe it doesn't work out, but maybe there is a chance meeting with some lover for some lover in the future here, because this points to chance meetings here. It's also beneficial here, and especially if it related to matters of the heart. Mostly also this points that our social life is quite good at the moment here. Social opportunities here, positive network buildings here. If we are in certain groups, it's positive for us. Lucky events, reputations that are improving here. If we have circles, social circles, everything goes quite easy here. It's possible also if we look for certain things here and we open some magazine or some newspaper, that we suddenly find what we are looking for a while. It just comes to us by luck. Then we have the clovers of the heart here. We see here that if we are waiting for love wishes, these things are materializing here. We must not doubt. Sometimes Libra can doubt a little bit, but we should not doubt this love here. We are blessed in love, and we must go on here if we want these things actually to materialize here. There's also a kind of sentimental luck here. There's satisfaction and happiness in love here. We also see loving relationships here. With these card combinations here, sometimes also it means if our heart says yes, we should not doubt, we should just go for it here for finding this new love. If there were some issues in the past here, it's also an opportunity for certain reconciliations here. This is what we are seeing here with this matter. Sometimes also it could mean that it tells us also not to be too cynical. We should things look in a positive way here. Then we have the clouds and the tower. The clouds and the tower here. If there were some issues in the past, it's possible that these things are still lingering on. It's possible that these problems that we are experiencing, if there are problems, that these problems come out of our childhood, or problems that are already going on for a long time. But mostly it comes out of the past, of the origin, the heritage here. It's possible also if we are connected to governments or governments in any way, also for your job, that you have certain doubts. There could be doubts towards authority figures. Also doubts, if you have a manager or a boss, you could have doubts related to your boss here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this person is not very well. This is possible also. This manager, maybe there's something wrong with this manager here. This is what we are seeing here also. Sometimes also this points if we connect, or we try to connect with people in the network. Even we saw here, it's very easy. The actual connections, I don't mean the connections with the people, but the actual connections, the technical connections could be a little bit troubled here with this combination here, and there could be some conflicts here with authorities. At some point also you might be a little bit want to be alone here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also we could wish for some distance here from certain peoples. At some moments we we are feeling that we need to shut us off here with this combination. There's also no need here for loneliness. You can build here your social contacts here. Then we have the Tower and the Bear. It's mostly points that we are ourselves, we are an authority figure in, or we have expertise in certain parts of our life. Maybe this is related to our job. If you are working for the government, maybe you are a government authority here, but it doesn't mean that you could not have problems with the hierarchy. Maybe your manager, maybe the person who is above here, maybe there's a problem with that here. Maybe this person is quite dominant, because the bear can be quite dominant here. This is what we are seeing here. But actually it's good for moving ourselves forward here. If we are diplomatic and we keep ourselves composed, it's also possible that there is a promotion hanging. This is what we are seeing here with these cards here. But it doesn't mean that our boss cannot show some maybe arrogant behavior. This is what we are seeing here. A dominant person, maybe it's a person that is not easy to handle, difficult to deal with. This is what we are seeing here. On the financial side, it's possible that we are protecting our finances here. Maybe there's something related to the tax here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible you have wishes for going up in your life, for that you have a wish for becoming more in the top management here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it's point that we are working out here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also if we are offered a leading position and it's not exactly what we wanted, that we put it on hold, or we don't go along with it. This is possible also with this combination of cards. Then we come in the third line. We have the Sun, the Tree, and the Crossroads here. The Sun and the Tree here, it means it's positive. The Sun is a positive card, and if it's related to the Tree, it means that there is a positive growth. If you experience certain health issues, also you will see it goes better. Also, this is a positive thinking card here. If there were challenges in the past, you will see that these challenges go away. Maybe this goes away through maneuvering here. Maybe you are wise. If your manager put pressure on you, you know how to handle. This is what we are seeing here also. But if there were health issues, there is a recovery here with these cards combination. Sometimes also it points to our roots. Maybe you go back home, you visit your home. This is possible also with these cards. There is also a physical warmth above us. This is what we are seeing here. We could have a very strong health for the moment. Then we have the Tree and the Crossroads here. So again here we see here, if we want to move in a certain direction, there's a positive growth here that is possible for us here. Also possible with this combination, it's that there are some changes in your spiritual path here. It's also possible that you make decisions related to your health. Maybe you are focusing more on having a healthy lifestyle, healthy foods. This is what we are seeing here. It can also mean if you make certain choices, that you take the second option. This is what we are seeing here with these cards here. Sometimes also, as we saw before, it relates to we take some rest here. We feel also our body that maybe because we are in better health, like we feel more free, like physical free. Our body reacts positive on what we are doing here. There could also be some pragmatic choices here, what we are doing here. We feel also that our body has more potential at the moment. Then we come in the vertical lines. Then we have the garden, the clouds and the sun, the garden and the clouds here. There could be some tensions here during a meeting here, or things could not be clear during a meeting with somebody here. Maybe there's something going on there when we have a meeting. It's possible that you take some distance, but the overall ending here will be positive. But it's possible if you go to a certain meeting that you cannot see exactly what is going on there. It's possible that you experience some lies. Maybe some lies are told, but it's possible with the sun that we see these lies. This is what we are seeing here. If there were some issues, there is some aggressivity at the moment during a meeting. It's possible you take your distance here with this. You will move out of this here. If you feel that you are not safe, you will move out there here. It's possible also that we are confronted with bad weather conditions here with this combination of cards here. There could be some problem at an event, some order disturbance here. The group could not be seeing everything in the same way. This is what we are seeing here. You could have the feeling, if you are in this meeting, that if there is a speaker, that the speaker is not honest. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Then we have the clouds and the sun here. As I said here, if there were tensions at certain meetings with the sun, it will end in a positive way for you. You will get clarity. You will see through this situation. Even if they try to tell you, you will see actually what is going on here. You will get clarity, even if the person there is not telling the truth, the speaker. You will know what is going on here. With this combination of cards. It could be also with this combination that we are inside we experience some inner joy, like we are happy on the inside, like that here with these cards. Then we come in the second vertical line. We have the clovers and the tower. The clovers and the tower here, as I said here, there could be a form of retreat here. If you retreat yourself, maybe it's related to that you want to move up and you want to be alone for a while, because you need some solitude for clearing your mind. This is what we are. This is what it tells us here also. If you do so, it will be positive also for you. Maybe there are some big goals that you want to achieve, and this peace or this solitude, it will bring you positive things here. This is what we are that we are seeing here. If there are certain points for certain issues in your life, maybe regarding to your promotion, if people tells you, it could mean that you are indifferent to other people's problems, because you really want this promotion here, and you don't really go into other people's problems here. This is what you are here. If you feel very lonely at certain points, don't let that get to you. Keep on in your social contacts here. As I said, if it's not exactly what you want, it's possible that you say no and that you take the second opportunity. Maybe it's not exactly what you want and you choose for the second alternative. Then we have the tower and the tree. The tower here is here that we are moving forwards to our goal in life here. We follow the plans that we have made in our head here. Also, it means that we have a lot of physical control. We control our body here. As I said, maybe through food, maybe there is some exercising. Sometimes the varied points on to exercising here. Also, if you feel that you are impatient, you will feel that it's necessary to control yourself. So you will do so here with these cards here. If there are certain securities in your life coming up with certain promotions, it will be positive for you here with these cards here. But in certain positions in your life, you could feel a little bit restricted. Maybe you feel restricted in the office, maybe there are restricted times, maybe there are strict schedules. This is what we are seeing here, and it could have a certain influence on you, but you will endure it. You will endure it because you want to move up here. It could be towards bureaucracy here that we are seeing here. If people want to move you in a certain position, you will be diplomatic and you will not give in to it here. This is what we are seeing here. It could be also that your boss is a little bit that they are stubborn, but you will be smart here with this combination of cards here. Sometimes also it could mean that the authority figures here, they are looking down on us, but you will let it go over you because you know what you want. This is what we are seeing here also. We will keep working steady to actually reach what we want. If the promotions are not coming, I'm speaking now on the long run, the promotions will come, but it could take longer time. This is what we are seeing here. But here it tells us also that we are skilled. We are skilled here in what we are doing here. Our mind also will be very focused on what we get here. It's possible also if we retreat. After this retreat, we feel more like rejuvenated, like that. You feel more energy here after a retreat. Also, if this retreat as for instance, you go for a walk in nature, after you feel better. You feel more energetic. For instance, you go walking or running in the forest. After you come out, you feel more healthy. It's possible also that you put more focus on the gym or on physical exercises here with this combination of cards. Then we go in the third line here. We have the heart and the bear here. It points to the big love. Maybe you meet somebody here, as I said, by chance. But it could mean that this person really means something for you here. You didn't expect, but maybe this person really means something to you here. Also, we could feel a protection if this person is near us here. It's like we are protected. If you are a guy, like you feel like that the woman is protecting you. If you are a man, you could feel like a motherly love from this person. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that our mother is very protective. There is a love here from the mother. This is what we are seeing here. We feel strength coming out of this love, a power coming out of this love here. It's possible also that if we have a certain person in mind and this person surprises us with this love, it's possible also that this person is in good financial conditions here, that there is some monies here that this person has. Sometimes also it points that we could be jealous, or that this person could be jealous for us here. We take care of our heart here. This is then in a physical way here. It's possible if we have some kind of superior that we have more feelings towards this person. So if there is more than one authority figure around you, it's possible also that you have romantic feelings with somebody who is placed above you. This is what we are seeing here. If one of our parents is not feeling very well, it's possible we need to spend some time with this person for tending them here with this card combination. Then we have the bear and the crossroads here. If you make certain decisions in your life, it could have a big influence on your life here. If there are difficulties, here the cards tell us we must embrace this with courage. We must be courageous here in whatever area of your life. Maybe a lot of changes come in your life. Maybe you need to endure a lot on your work, and if one of your parents is not well, it could be a lot to take on. So maybe you need to build some structure. The tower tells us about structure. Maybe you need to organize everything very well here. This is what we are seeing here. But it's important that you keep your body healthy. You take some exercise, even if it takes a lot of efforts that are around you. You still need to keep your body here in good condition. that, as I told you before here, it's important that you keep your body here in good condition. So Libra, this is what it is for this month of August. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. Thank you for watching, and see you next month. Thank you. Bye bye.